Well, girl, you're doing it. You're doing it. Every day you're doing it. Episode 8. And I would say it almost didn't get filmed. But then I remembered I'm doing this for me, hoping to gift it to other people, hoping to build community with other folks. But this is for me. And it doesn't have to be complex, doesn't have to be deep, doesn't have to be special. Making sure to capture a little bit of something each day is what matters. So, today's bliss was getting together my pamper day to prepare for graduation. I think I'm going to try to film it. We'll see. But schedule a hair appointment, nails. Definitely need to get my eyebrows done. Those are rough. Feeling good about that. And then I got an acceptance for a conference, which will be my first postdoc activity. I've been starting a countdown on my socials for graduation, sharing my grad photos, which I really, really, really love. But also, I've spent so much time in a bubble during my journey that I do just want to share some things here and there. So, there's that. I spent a lot of the day resting. I am going through a very interesting week of supreme delusion and I guess what would be considered faith, or just trusting everything is going to work out. Being able to, I don't want to necessarily say rise above, but exist past a place of concern or worry and anxiety is very different for me, because as a planner, like, everything gotta make sense. I've spent so much time meditating on ease and peace and creating a slower life, but a life that feels to a degree. A life that feels like it just flows. That's just where I am. And so even some challenges, or maybe not even challenges, but anything that can pop up to be seen as a challenge, right now I feel like, okay, just going to handle it however it needs to be handled. It's going to get done in whatever way, shape, or form it needs to get done. And just keep it moving. And that feels really good, because being able to embrace the uncertainty of this time is what I'm going to need. I felt really moved to watch The Matrix today. I think that's kind of where I am. I'm such a rom-com girly. I always want to watch rom-coms. But I think because I'm in this space of connecting to that which exists beyond what I see. A movie like The Matrix, yes, it's sci-fi, yes, it's a fantasy, but I think it's just a reminder to remember that everything to a degree is a construct. Nothing is real. And so being so consumed by so much that can distract you can be dangerous, and really picking and choosing what you intake, picking and choosing what you let shape your thoughts, your behaviors, your decisions is really important. Also, in the space of watching Doctor Strange, I was watching it and then decided to pause and record this video. Doctor Strange is such a great example of kind of similarly the same thing, but a reminder that there's infinite versions of you that exist in infinite dimensions and galaxies. And for me, I need that right now because what I see isn't everything. There's so much that exists that I don't see in the present and in the future. And I kind of need that reminder right now. Like, I kind of need that reminder. So I'm feeling pretty peaceful. I'm feeling pretty proud. Today I did do something new. I didn't use it, but I bought a microphone, a lapel microphone. Now, I bought this one that I've used, just kind of playing around with it, but it sounds kind of fuzzy. So I got another one, and what I'm trying to do is slowly build up my tech stuff, right? There's definitely been periods of time where I've had my ring lights and my lavaliers and whatnot, but I got new stuff to be more functional for when I travel. Most of the things I've used in the past are larger size. So trying to get all things that are travel friendly. Also was looking into my campgrounds for the first leg of my trip. So exciting. Yeah, none of the campgrounds have Wi-Fi. So I will not be able to post. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to be taking my hotspot with me. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, day 8, episode 8 of posting. 24 days till we leave. This is like real. It's happening. Every day I'm just like, wow, I'm really doing this. I love that feeling that, wow, I'm really doing this, or wow, I really did it. I think there's so many ways to take steps towards anything that can be seen as impossible or unrealistic. But as long as you do it, like, that's all that matters. And every little step matters. I have learned that. I think when I was younger, I used to just think, oh, big ideas, big dreams, big execution. And I've learned every little step along the way matters, you know. Every lesson to sharpen your iron, every person you meet that in some way can be a mirror for your greatest self, or the self of you that has the most potential, or even the self of you that is underdeveloped and has opportunities. Every step matters. You know, folks get so caught up on the destination that they don't bask in the steps. And I would say that's another bliss that I had, just being able to connect to the beauty of the now while I'm in this in between of these two major transitions, time shifting events, life shifting events. One, graduation, and then to this sabbatical, and every day I'm just basking in gratitude. Like, yes, 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 I'm the best. Oh, because it took steps, yo. It took hella steps, and I'm just here. So, see where this goes.